Hi everybody, this is Min again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here again with my student sitting next to me. And today we'll be talking about the third fable of Aesop on this book that we're working on. And the title of this fable is called The Dog and the Shadow. So could you please read the text for us, please?
It happened that a dog had got a piece of his meat and was carrying it home in his mouth to eat it in peace. Now, on his way home, he had to cross a plank lying across a running brook. As he crossed, he looked down and saw his own shadow reflected in the water beneath. Thinking it was another dog with another piece of meat, he made up his mind to have that also. So, he made a snap at the shadow in the water. But as he opened his mouth, the piece of meat fell out, dropped into the water, and was never seen more. And the moral of the story is, beware lest you lose the substance by grabbing at the shadow.
By grasping at the shadow. Okay, and it should be less. But anyway, thank you. And we'll be discussing this particular fable in a few minutes, right after this message. Thank you. Hi, we're back. My student and I just had a brief discussion about the morals of this story, the one that we just talked about, called The Dog and the Shadow, and why the dog lost everything, and what does that mean. And my student, can you, using examples, tell us about the moral of this story?
Okay, so the big background about this story is that this dog, basically, he got greedy, and because he saw his own reflection in the water, and he mistaked his own reflection for another dog, and he saw his own reflection carrying the meat, and he thought it was another dog carrying meat. So the dog got greedy because he wanted more meat. So he tried to bark at the other dog, and he tried to open his mouth to get and eat the other meat that the other dog was having. But instead, his meat dropped out of his mouth into the water and could never be seen again. So basically, it says, beware lest you lose the substance by grasping at the shadow. So let's use an example. So for example, let's take the casino. So if you go into a casino and you have like hundreds of dollars, and you get greedy and you want more money, and then you say, oh, I want more money. So then you actually end up losing all of your savings because you keep on playing the game, and you might end up losing, or you lose all of your savings just trying to get more money that you couldn't have.
Yeah, so in my opinion, the basic thinking of a gambler is that he thinks he can win. Okay? So he thinks that the money they have at the casino can be his if he just goes there and gamble. And which hardly ever happens. Most people who go to casinos end up losing all their money, just like the dog. Just like the dog got greedy and he even lost the meat that he had. Most of the gamblers, they lose all the money that they had in the beginning instead of making any more. So what is I think the basic, most important lesson for this fable is that we should be satisfied with what we have, right? If we have enough for ourselves, that's good enough. Don't try to get more than what we need, okay? I think that's the moral. If you do that, something bad's going to happen all the time. Yeah, okay? And could you stop fooling around, please? I'm going to discipline my student, okay? But anyway, thank you for listening, and yeah, it's late. It's getting late, and so next time we'll be more concentrated, more focused, and she'll stop doing that, okay? I'll see you again next time.